Everything in your life happens for a purpose. Your responsibility is to look at these events and ask yourself this question: why now? You need activation energy to set the chain in motion, to begin sitting down, to start getting out of bed, to step outside your door. That's the spark to initiate any kind of change. This activation energy within you ignites the initial boom, and then what follows? Over time, there's a chain reaction allowing you to keep moving forward. You must act on your passions. You must act on your inner drive. Don't let those feelings linger inside you. You need to know how to channel them, how to make them work for you so you can achieve what you want. Don't hold them in. Want to improve, to get better, to start a workout routine or adopt a healthier diet, to launch a business? Where do you begin? You begin here. And when do you begin? You start now. Every successful person at some point in their life has had to take a leap. Jumping is the most challenging thing for anyone to do, but you must jump. Without the jump, success will elude. And when you take that first leap, I assure you, the parachute won't open right away. I promise you that. But guess what? Eventually it will open and you'll begin to soar. But it all starts with a leap. You must jump, no matter how painful it seems. You have to push forward and keep going. Ask yourself, what's my passion? What's my focus? Your focus and passion can numb the sting of failure and the struggle of striving toward your goals. I don't accept that I'm limited to what I am now, or that I'm destined to remain this way. No, I refuse to accept that. I fight. I'm always fighting. I'm clawing and battling against my weaknesses to change them and overcome them. Some days I win, some days I fall short, but every single day I rise again and move forward with clenched fists, facing the battle and the challenges head on. I fight with everything I've got to conquer those shortcomings and flaws. Without goals, you have no direction. You will be used. Those without goals are used by those who have them. People who lack goals end up working for people who do. Be the person who takes control and gets clear about what you want. Make a list, 101 goals. Write it all down. I want to visit Paris, skydive, bungee jump, learn the guitar, master juggling, perform 2 magic tricks for kids, attend the Olympics. Whatever it may be, write it. Eliminate negativity and focus on the things that uplift you. Concentrate on relationships that matter, on how much you've grown in the past week, on the people who love you, on your human ability to change your life at any given moment. You have to be bold and you have to be crazy in believing in your dreams and your goals, even when it seems absurd. Pursue it anyway. Every single person is born with unique talents and abilities that, when nurtured, can lead to extraordinary achievements. Each of us is wired to excel at something we enjoy, something we can do well, something that brings us fulfillment. The difference between you and someone you admire as a role model isn't capability. It's that they've learned to use their mind and body with consistency and strength. They've mastered their mental focus and body language. Whether they realize it consciously or not, they've gained control of their focus and actions. What you focus on consistently, learn from, and strive to improve will become your strength. I want you to know you can do this. You have the power to make decisions and overcome obstacles. No matter how tough the night, how fierce the storm, or how challenging the path, there isn't a problem you can't solve. Take it step by step, minute by minute, day by day. You can walk away from anything and rise above any challenge. Believe in yourself. You must. Once you see it, once you believe it, then you'll do it. The hardest part is always the beginning. Studies show that if you stick with something for 3 weeks, it becomes a habit ingrained in your system. The toughest stretch is the first 5 days, but once you cross that, things become easier and you find yourself on a path to greatness. Like a NASA shuttle at launch, most energy is spent at the start. It's tempting to think that same level of effort will be required throughout the process, but that's not true. You will adapt. It gets easier, but you need to push past the fear and resistance at the start. Remember how difficult it was to write a paper for school? The first 15 minutes were like pulling teeth, but once you got through the block, you entered a flow state. Ideas poured out almost effortlessly. That's how life works. Once you're immersed, momentum builds, and suddenly you're achieving what once felt impossible. From the outside, successful people seem extraordinary, but they're human just like you. The difference is they've conditioned themselves with routines and habits to push past their comfort zones. Success isn't about being perfect. It's about being the best version of yourself and breaking through your fears. Stop waiting for the perfect plan. You don't need to see every step. Start with the first one. Each step makes the next one easier. You'll build momentum, and soon enough, you'll find yourself moving forward effortlessly. 3 things lead to success: a continuous drive for self-improvement, self-awareness, and hard work. Keep learning, keep growing, and give everything you've got. Don't let anyone or anything derail you. Successful individuals don't achieve their goals by merely following or pleasing their friends. They take the lead. They dedicate themselves to personal growth, sharpening their minds, learning, studying, and passing their exams. No one can do it for you. You are the only one who can put in the effort. If you're unprepared and unwilling to work, you'll lose. You won't succeed, and greatness will remain out of reach. To excel in anything, you must first understand yourself. Discover who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, what excites you and what doesn't. Understand your abilities, your learning styles, and where you're most productive. Gaining this self-awareness will boost your confidence, shift your behavior, and make studying and succeeding in exams easier, propelling you to places you've never been before. Reaching these heights requires determination and a refusal to quit. Never give up on your aspirations or goals, even when life throws obstacles or teachers assign challenging exams. No one promised life would be easy easy, but success is achievable if you commit. You can win, pass your exams, be the best, and fulfill your dreams. But you must desire it with all your heart. Want it so deeply that you're willing to sacrifice sleep, friendships, and comfort to achieve it. Giving up is not an option. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. Believe in yourself and fight for your dreams. Remind yourself daily that you're in it to win it. Persevere even if you stumble. When failure comes, rise, dust yourself off, and try again. Continue despite ridicule or setbacks, because success isn't just about the destination, but the journey, determination, and never say die attitude. Make studying a priority. Structure your schedule around it rather than squeezing it in wherever there's free time. Have a set time each day to begin your studies. For me, it was 6 p.m. I'd return from school, rest briefly, and start studying at 6 p.m. Sometimes it lasted an hour or two. Other times it stretched to 4, 5, or even 6 hours. While the end time varied, the start time was non-negotiable. It doesn't have to be 6 through. Choose a time that works and stick to it daily. This discipline leads to effective study habits, allowing you to slow down, absorb information, and truly learn. When you don't understand something, tackle it with persistence and repetition. It might take longer than expected. An hour-long task could stretch to 3, but it's worth it. Slow down, get comfortable, and embrace the process. This is where love for learning plays a role. Don't cram or rush through just to pass an exam. See it as an opportunity to explore and connect ideas. Learning isn't about jumping through hoops. It's about curiosity and understanding how subjects intertwine. Approach it with fascination and a desire for depth. Success doesn't rely on magic. It's about hard work, bravery, and respecting those around you. You may not be the smartest, most talented, or best looking, but you can be the hardest worker in the room. Hard work always wins. Reflect on who you need to become to achieve your goals. What habits or traits do you need to leave behind? Focus on the standards you want for yourself and make necessary changes. Clear your mind of distractions. When I prepared to memorize a deck of cards, I'd visualize positive outcomes for stressful scenarios. This helped me focus fully on the task. Visualization can help you clear your thoughts and concentrate on studying. If you want to excel, work tirelessly. When my brother and I started our first business, we lived in our office, showered at the YMCA, and worked 7 days a week. Every waking moment was dedicated to our goals. That level of effort pays off. If you work twice as many hours as others, you'll achieve twice as much in a year. Connect what you want to learn with the life you envision. Don't let transient desires dictate your goals. Instead, focus on what aligns with your dreams. Prioritize studying. It's not something you do when you're bored. It must be a top priority. Studying should haunt your thoughts, drive your actions, and push you to excel. Turn off distractions, say no to unimportant things, and laser focus on your priorities. This year can be different. Stop making excuses, procrastinating, and half-heartedly doing your work. Commit to execution. Set your priorities. Eliminate distractions and work relentlessly every day. Success is achievable if you refuse to quit. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being relentless. For example, I turned in my paper 4 weeks early and revised it repeatedly until I achieved what I wanted. I refused to quit, ensuring my work met the highest standards. Determination outweighs talent. Even without natural ability, persistence leads to success. Failure is painful but necessary. Each loss brings you closer to winning. The key difference between success and failure is resilience, the willingness to rise after setbacks. Look critically at your efforts, identify areas for improvement, and grind until you achieve your goals. Challenges will arise, but they are temporary. Life's storms are inevitable, but they won't last forever. Face trials with determination and make it your mission to succeed. Whether you're a CEO, billionaire, or just starting out, problems are universal, but perseverance and adaptability lead to triumph. You can achieve anything if you put in the effort and refuse to give up. Let this be your year of execution, transformation, and success. Stay focused, work hard, and trust that the journey will shape you into the person you're meant to become.